Welcome back, people. Jason134 here, back with another episode of Lord of the Rings: Return to Moria. Alright, we're gonna move on to the gate to the highway there. I'll grab some mushrooms on the way so I have food. I'll grab whatever mushrooms I see on the way there because I'm going to need supplies, food mainly. We're just gonna proceed onwards. I got my one pair of gloves, my little bit of armor. The light's gonna catch up soon. I really need to figure out what's behind that wall. Maybe I'll do that real quick. I just want to see what's behind this big wall of rock. See what's on the other side of this. Well, it really depends on how big this area is. If this area is... I'll have to do a little scouting option on this out area here. But this area looks just about perfect for an outpost. It's not too big, and there's not very many areas in and out. There's another little tunnel here that goes over this way. But I can close that off with the access door. Probably a double door, honestly. 2 doors there, so I can close it off a little easier. I'll drill into this wall here. I'll have to go get a crap load of rocks from the main base so I can build up a small outpost here, close off all these other access points except for one, so I have a big area to work with, and I can move my bed up and then slowly deconstruct the outpost that's at the entryway. I'll leave a few pieces there, but not much. I just gotta collect some rocks, and then I can start building some walls. Better build it a little ways away from... Better start working a little ways away from this guy so I don't actually accidentally have any problems. Well, I guess I need to build a hearth here first, which means I need resources, mainly coal. Because this looks to be a reasonably decent area, there's some veins here that I can actually open up. Come on, wall, break with me. Allow me into your golden splendor. Well, let's see what we got here. I'll open up the pathway into this wall space here as soon as I can. I went and grabbed a whole crap load of scrap metal from that starting area because for some reason that area where you start at is literally one of the very few places I can find a lot of metal scrap. It's one of the best areas to find scrap metal. So if I ever have to go back and find scrap metal, I know exactly where I can go to find some. It just requires me to make a very long trip if I don't already have some or can't find any. And I can't afford to keep throwing tools away, so I have to find a method of finding it when I'm very far in. I just hope they never change that, because that'll make it at least reasonably a little, maybe not completely easy because of the distance I would have to travel to get to that place, but it'd be a little bit easier instead of having to travel a really long ways away all over the place basically to finding little metal scrap lying around when I could go back to the tutorial area basically to gather all some basic material. There's more wolves right there, bro. They're literally patrolling around looking for me. I'll definitely have to place more torches in this area here so I don't get ambushed as easily. The more torches you place everywhere, the less likely of a chance that you're going to get ambushed, because you'll be able to see the enemies walking down these pathways that are basically everywhere. I mean, it is technically... Oh, God. Who else here thinks that every time you hear that little boom, it sounds like an explosion, am I right? It seriously does. It sounds like you'll be able to hear that blast from the door from probably everywhere in the map. Because this is a big cave city, so it's most likely the cave system will echo just about everything you hear anywhere in the cave system. And you'll be able to hear them trying to blast into the place all the way, like, deep in. It's slowly coming along. Alright, let's head back to the outpost and get stuff ready to move into this area, because I'm going to build an outpost right here if I can. I'll have to bring a lot of rocks over this way if I'm going to close that area off, but I should be able to do that. Seriously, you can hear that explosion. How much blasting jelly are they using? Blasting powder? Jelly? For fuck's sake. How much of that TNT type stuff are they using? They must be using a lot. Like, a really big lot. I hope they're not planning to bring the mountain down on top of them, because I swear, they must be throwing so many barrels of blasting powder at that door trying to break that door down, but it's not working. Well, most likely I will be able to bring quite a lot of stone over there and, like, build a stone hearth and stuff. I'll have to have a stone hearth there first, so I need to grab some stone and some basic materials needed to build a stone hearth. Probably the most important stuff. I'm not really sure what this is. I might stay here, but, like, I'll have to build at least, like, a stockage depot there. But then I'll have to be able to really quickly come back here if this place comes under attack, because it comes under attack every few days. So, being able to come back here is really helpful. go out here and put this little statue on this thing here while I'm still thinking about it.
A Muznakan to a family of old. I will return the missing figures. Honor them.
There's 4 more of these little carvings there. I'm not really sure what happens whenever you do this. Maybe it opens up or something. It might be some kind of secret box. Or it might just give you something, some kind of blueprints. Wood scraps, coal, and stone. I'm not really sure what the mapping stone is for, but I know I'll have to build at least the stone hearth and then a cooking table. And then maybe a chest or 2, so I can store off the residue materials until I can get the rest of my storage depots set up over here, and then I can destroy this place. Destroy this outpost and move all my stuff to the new outpost that's further in. It's mainly the fact that I can't keep making this trip all the way over here to the new place, because it's going to take a long time for me to move everything. So I'll probably have to at least start on it in this episode. At least start on construction of the outpost, and then do the rest of it. A lot of it off camera, because it's probably going to take me a long time. I do like how the light slowly fades into existence. Like, it slowly comes in, but bruh, I made the whole trip for nothing. I need 15 damn coal to do this. For fuck's sake, man. I wonder if there's a coal vein right here. There should be a coal vein, like, one of these spots right here should be a coal vein. I just wish I knew where this damn orc town was so I could stop these orcs from coming in as fast. This should be coal right here, if I'm not mistaken. I just gotta break through this wall plate right here. iron ore. Well, at least I know I have an iron ore deposit right here. Big one, too. It goes all the way to the other side. Let's go check and see what's behind this one. Looks like I'm gonna have to run all the way back. I'll be right back. Alright. I got my stone hearth here. Now, time to begin construction of my wall-based defense system. Gotta hurry up and get these walls finished. There! It's a triple thick super wall. And I will be doing that everywhere that I don't plan to leave. Need to bring this wall down. I placed it just a tad bit too far over. Simple door frame. How about that? One door, 3 walls. Well, that's the best I'm gonna get for now. Should be able to build a few of these rock storage depots here, as well as maybe 1 or 2 wood flats. Gotta build enough wood storages for all the wood that I plan to bring back with me. I'll also probably have to put a door right here in this wall, dirt wall here, to keep any unwelcome visitors from walking into my base. Can I build a storage chest? I cannot. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can. What the fuck am I talking about? I just put all my wood away. I need to build two, maybe 3 storage chests. I can't build anything on the outside of that base there, so if it requires materials and I have to build outside the base, I'll have to bring the materials with me. On the outside of that wall, anyways. The hearth is just big enough to cover that area. And it doesn't say anything about building up. I just have to have, you know, just a staircase or ladders, provided I can actually figure out how to build with wood. But I can't build wooden buildings with wood scraps. I'll probably have to wait till I harvest trees or something. Like find a form of ironwood or something down here. Trees or something. I'll leave the hearth here, but I'm going to bring everything with me whenever I go back down there. I'm gonna get my weapon armaments out just in case goblins try to stop me while I'm bringing my materials back to my new base. I'm simply moving further in. That's all I'm doing. Which I would assume that's what people would do anyways. Whenever they have to move further in, whenever they have to go further in, further away from their main base, they would simply move their base closer to their objective, at least as close as they can be. I don't plan to dig any more of that out because that's the only thing keeping a lot of enemies from squeezing through that tiny hole, even though they don't really have to have that hole. There's that. Now I gotta depot the rest of this stuff. This and this. Claim my new bed here, so I can destroy the old one whenever I go back. I'll go to this other chest here, and I'm actually going to depot everything I can. That way I can grab a lot more stuff whenever I go back. You saw that, right? I saw those goblins. They're patrolling for me, checking the holes. You fellas, you're going the wrong way. I'm not exactly sure what it means, why they just despawn like that. Do goblins do that in real life? If they were real, would they actually do that? Would they literally just decompose or on the spot? That's just, it's kind of strange. I'm trying to get my mouse off the freaking thing there. I'll make sure I grab all my wood and some materials from my chest on my on this trip. I'm gonna try to grab everything I can while I'm here, so I can upgrade my bigger base, my outpost upgrade. I'm not really sure what the map's doing as far, aside from maybe just mapping out a large section of the area once you find a black diamond. I'm assuming that's what that's for. Maybe. And I'm dead. Not really sure what that meant. I'm guessing I just died from hunger. I'm not really sure what that means. But I know one thing. I'm a very long ways from my backpack, so I will be right back when I get over there. I'd say the base is coming along quite nicely. I got all of my wood is over here. I've got my coal. I still gotta grab the rest of it, but I got 2 coal pallets here. I'll probably put my furnace here, my anvil here, my repair smithy there, and then maybe my stone collection over there. As well as, like, my iron and stuff will go just above the smithy, or, like, right here, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'm still thinking. I'm still detailing out how I want my base to look, but I'm working on it. Da, 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 da. I know one thing, there's a lot of orc patrol, like goblin patrols down through this place. There is a lot of those damn things down here. Everywhere you turn, there's another freaking patrol walking. And rats. There's a lot of freaking cave rats down here. My god, those things are massive. Meat! Meat snack! It's mainly just collecting everything from this base and moving it to the new base. That right there, that alone is going to take some time. I'll leave the hearth here so that whenever I move to my new one, this place can be attacked, and I'm like, okay. Literally just breaking it. Breaking everything but the tables down. I'll leave all these tables here so if I ever pass back through here and I'm still, and it's, you know, stuff's still here, then I will make use of it. Alright, well, that's a full load of stone being moved to the new base now. I literally was just trying to speed up the grabbing option. What did I just say earlier? Everywhere. Everywhere you turn. Those things can be domesticated, I think. I'm pretty sure these things can be domesticated. I'm just not sure. I'm not 100% certain. And then there's this big old town here, basically. It's like a bunch of buildings here. It looks like those braziers eventually go out. They eventually run out of fuel and go out. But luckily, I have torches here that never run out of fuel. So I never have to worry about it being dark anywhere I walk. I always try to carry a little bit of wood on me and a little of my metal stockpile. I'm not really trying to get stone out of this. I'm actually trying to break this damn blasted torch here. But it won't let me break it for some reason. extra thick wall of extra protection. Now, I just gotta build my stone platform, and then I will be good. Alright, my stockade and stockpiles are almost completely moved. I just gotta grab the rest of the stuff that's in my chest, my chests back there. And then grab the rest of the coal, which is gonna take a whole trip in and of itself, because coal is a very heavy material, a bulky material. I still don't know why I'm carrying around this damn axe. It literally is just wasting a space on my inventory slot. I need to break that thing. So they need to make a destroy option so you can destroy your tools and get some resources back from them. Especially if they're broken. So you don't just mend the tools. You can actually, there's actually an option to destroy the tools so you don't have a bunch of tools just laying around. Because I swear, those tools that I threw in that hole back in the tutorial spot, they're still there. If I go all the way back over there, they're still going to be there. And they've been there for several hours now. And I've even quit the game twice and loaded it back in. And they're still there. Ow. That little peach. How dare you! Making me waste my precious materials, bro. And time, along with my freaking sword and stuff. My sword's not gonna last much longer. I don't have space for meat on me, so I gotta hurry up and get moving before those wolves catch up with me. I know there's a big coal deposit way up there that I want to break into if I can, but that will happen once I move all my materials, all the stone and everything, to the new base. So I'm gonna go and deposit the rest of this, and then I'm going to pause and do the rest of it, grab all the rest of the stuff, and then I will be back. And then we'll finish setting up base once I do that. Boom, 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 boom. Anyways, I'll be right back. Alright. Well, that's it. Everything's moved in. I got my furnace set up, my smithy, and my repair station, and I got my iron thing up here for iron ingots. I don't have the one for iron ore yet, but that's coming. As soon as I can get some iron ore to actually do that. Yes. Well, I feel like they should make a stockpile for cloth as well, like cloth scrap and metal scrap. But I guess that's kind of a whole purpose of the chests, so you can store stuff like that up. Yep, gotta repair all my tools because, you know, they're all broken in and stuff. Alright, well, I think that'll do it for this episode. In the next episode, we're gonna move on for the gate. Hopefully. It's taken me a while to move all my stuff over, so I'm hoping in the next episode, we'll be able to get going for the gate. Let's hope there's not some big old boss waiting at the gate, like a big ogre or something just guarding the gate, like, grrr, I'm the gate guard, grrr. Yeah, let's hope that's not a thing. Alright, if you liked this episode of Lord of the Rings Return to Moria, please do like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you again in the next one. Peace, and good night.